Get ready with me as I get ready to take my first test in esthetician school. I'm so nervous. So, spoiler alert, I don't have a whole lot to do to get ready today. I just want to put on my moisturizer SPF. I've cleansed my face. I had a chemical peel yesterday, so I can't wear makeup today. I'm gonna be going in just in moisturizer, but first thing I wanted to do is look at some of my little wreaths of grace. My friend Sierra got these for me, and I found them in a drawer. I had tucked them in a drawer, and I forgot I even had them. So I put them over here with my get ready station so I can start reviewing a scripture every morning. And today, since I'm having a test, this one is actually really good. I can do all things through him who gives me strength. That is so good. I'm definitely going to hold this in my heart today. Thank you, Sierra, for these cards. I love them so much. So when you get a chemical peel, and I learned all this for the first time yesterday. I was so nervous about chemical peels, by the way, which is nothing to be nervous about. They have come a long way. It is not what you think it is. Like, you can get the really, really strong ones, but most of them are, you know, you're not going to get a whole lot of like burning or anything like that. But if you have a really good esthetician, she can lead you and guide you and help you figure out the best one for you. And then you don't have to worry about it. So I'm just putting on a little bit of moisturizer and SPF, and then I'll probably do some lashes and mascara because that won't hurt anything. But anytime that you do a chemical peel, you don't want to introduce any bacteria that could be living in your brushes. So unless you have like brand new brushes that are perfectly clean, you definitely don't want to be doing any makeup. And very importantly, make sure you're doing SPF because your skin is vulnerable. And if it's like exposed to sunlight, it's not going to like that because it's in a vulnerable state. It's healing. We definitely want to protect it. Okay, I don't think brows will hurt either. There wasn't any type of matte or chemical peel put in that area, so I think we'll be good. But I love how this moisturizer gives me that glass skin. I do have redness. That is just my life. But as I move through esthetician school, I believe I'm going to be able to tackle some of these skin problems that I have. And I'm so excited to learn more about everything. So today we are testing on chapters 1 and 8. Number 1, I forget what it's about. I'll have to go back and look at it. I think it was about like the history. And then chapter 8 is about facials. So I'm just going to throw out some random facts to help me kind of retain the memory. Chapter 1 is about the history and the different career paths with aesthetics. And the first question, blank is a relatively new career path, working with clients with cancer that has expanded quickly based on need. And the answer to that I already know because I have looked into this is oncology trained esthetician. Did you know that there are estheticians specifically trained and certified to be able to treat people that are going through chemotherapy and radiation? How cool is that? I will definitely be adding that part of the, you can add that as an add-on after the fact to your education. So I definitely want to know more about that. All right, this culture used turmeric as a main ingredient in their facial masks to prevent wrinkles and skin discolorization. And the answer is ancient Asians. Did you know that? Turmeric as a way to help prevent wrinkles and skin discoloration. How fascinating is that? Okay. What was a bare, shaved, or tweezed eyebrow thought to signify during the Renaissance? Y'all are going to crack up at this. They thought it made you look smarter. Yeah, I don't think so. History is wild. Now, to make a diagnosis and prescribe medication, you need to be a dermatologist. I cannot do those things. I can work based on diagnoses, but I cannot make diagnoses as an esthetician. All right, let's hop over to chapter 8 because this is the one. This is the bread and butter. This is facials. This is what I'll be doing so much of. When in the facial process should a calming, hydrating mask be applied? Now, I think, again, I don't have the answers to these yet. This is a study guide. The way I understand it is it can happen, you can do it any time throughout the process. When should you offer, why should you offer clients water after performing services? And the answer is to facilitate rehydration. I remember that specifically from my reading. Okay, which of the following procedures require you to understand the angle of the hair follicle? And the answer is extractions. Yeah, because my other options are peels, clay masks, and product application, and it is extractions. So that way you know which direction it's coming out. Okay, I went back and looked that one up because I was starting to second guess myself, but the answer is extractions for sure. All right. Ellie has had a difficult morning and received a speeding ticket on her way to work. As she prepares to meet her first client, which of the following should she do? Never discuss personal problems with the client. Honestly, that one just feels like a good life lesson in general. Okay, Star is a new student and does not understand why estheticians need to know what a client is doing for home care. What do you say to her? Answer is, it is probably the most important factor in successful skincare as it impacts what products and procedures you will use. So that was new to me. I didn't know that truly 90% of what we're doing in the clinic or in the salon or in the spa with you is only as good as what you're doing at home. If you're not doing anything at home one time in, every 6 weeks, it's probably not going to do much. But if you are doing a really good regimen, even if it's simple, every single day at home, it's going to help and make what I do in the salon or in the spa so much more effective. So definitely remember that. I bet y'all didn't know you were going to school today too. What do facial treatments offer in addition to relaxation? The answer is improvement of the skin's health. Good to know. When during the facial procedure should you apply moisturizer and or sunscreen? The answer is at the end. Y'all get a little behind the scenes. What's going on behind the camera? I need to try to remember the steps of a facial. So I haven't looked at that cheat sheet in a couple days, so this is going to be interesting. I'm so glad y'all studying with me this morning because I would have really been in trouble. Because first you have to drape the client with a towel and headband, wet hands, apply water to face. I don't know why wash hands is not in here. Wash your hands, then drape the client, wet the hands and apply water to the face. Apply cleanser for 1 to 2 minutes. Apply or wet 4x4s, wring water out completely. Remove the cleanser. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I think I've got it. So first you're going to drape the client. Then you're going to wet the face. We're going to apply cleanser. We're going to remove the cleanser. We're going to analyze the skin with the headlamp. Now this is just like a short little thing to remember these. These are a little more detailed than what I'm saying. Just to help me remember the steps. So we analyze the skin, then we exfoliate the skin, then we remove the exfoliant with a wet towel, a warm towel, and then we perform extractions, and then we, perform extraction. So we perform the extractions, then we massage. We may need to do a second cleanse at that point. Extractions, massage, mask. We're going to put on the mask at that point. Then we're going to remove the mask with a warm towel. Then we're going to do the eye serum, face serum, moisturizer, and SPF. Is that right? I think that's got it. Okay, I think I may have it. I get it. This was probably the most boring get ready with me ever, especially if you don't geek out on skin like I do. But you all will be benefiting from me geeking out on your skin, so that's a thing. All right, I'm gonna pack up my bag, get ready to go, edit the video, post it, Take my test. Y'all pray for me. If you signed up for a free facial for me to practice on you, you're going to get added to my self-care group. So look for that invite. I love you guys.